So his self-injurious behaviors escalated to a point again where I thought that he's got pain in his body somewhere. And then Alex came in and said, Miss T, Harry's mouth is swollen. I'm like, oh my God. So I see that and I'm like, now I've got a tooth issue, So now I'm in my brain going, everybody's like, oh, we can't handle Harry. And I'm like, I've got to figure out who am I going to get him to get. So I'm calling dentists and the anesthesiologist. I went out and his pediatric anesthesiologist and dentist can't take him because he's now 20, which is what happens when after the age of 18. There are no doctors, there are no dentists, there's only wait lists, there's only complicated bureaucratic nonsense to get through to get any help for these kids.
Hello special family, welcome to another fair use reaction video. Let's take a look at today's video.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
So his self-injurious behaviors escalated to a point again where I thought that he's got pain in his body somewhere. And then Alex came in and said, Miss T, Harry's mouth is swollen. I'm like, oh my God. So I see that and I'm like, now I've got a tooth issue, So now I'm in my brain going, everybody's like, oh, we can't handle Harry. And I'm like, I've got to figure out who am I going to get him to get. So I'm calling dentists and the anesthesiologist. I went out and his pediatric anesthesiologist and dentist can't take him because he's now 20, which is what happens when after the age of 18. There are no doctors, there are no dentists, there's only wait lists, there's only complicated bureaucratic nonsense to get through to get any help for these kids. I put myself on those wait lists. No one's returned my call. Had I not gone to my own dentist, he came out into the courtyard and saw the suffering Harry was in. He goes, Tamara, it could be an abscess. I can't see enough, but he has an infection. I'm going to give you antibiotics. If it wasn't for him, he probably would be in much worse shape than he is right now. I go to the oral surgeon that did their thing. He says, go to the ER, which we did. So we went back to him. He goes, get to this sleep dentist. But look at the hoops. What they did was they didn't handle the 4 cavities. So now we're dealing with possible loss of tooth or abscess or root canals, stuff that's going to be much harder on Harry, who, although he has an extreme high tolerance for pain, he has bitten the top of his hand off, with his own teeth when he's in severe anguish and pain. And he does extensive property damage. I mean, I've fixed, 4 cars at least of him just with the flat of his hand. And if his pain is escalating, he's going to end up back in the hospital for other reasons, not for just a dental issue.
What do you do as a parent when you see a child in pain, anguish, and you can't help them? At a certain age, we, especially parents, have to get our child a different dentist than you would your child, because our child is now too combative, can fight back. My son had to change pediatric dentist at the age of 7. He had to go to a special need dentist where they put him to sleep because he was too big now to go to the regular dentist, because it was 2 or 3 of us holding him down. And because of them putting him under, the dentist visit became less frequent. Instead of twice a year, we only go once a year and then get everything done because of the anesthesia. It's not a joke getting out of anesthesia for him. It is pretty severe. But imagine you as a parent knowing something is wrong. People telling you there's nothing wrong. You see a child in pain. You could tell. And if it isn't for the work of one person who believes you, who sees what you're seeing, you're running around like a chicken without head. I'm glad Harry's doing better. And to the mom, I say, hang in there and keep being the advocate and fighter you are for Harry. Because if it's not for you and you pushing what you think is going on, your child will still be in it. Let's go to the comment section. First commenter says, unless people walk a day in our shoes, they will never understand this level of stress and anxiety. Girl, tell it. I'm going through a similar situation with Kobe right now with his teeth. My body is in constant fight or flight mode, being his mama. I will never ever give up and stop fighting for my very big man boy. Never give up. They need us. They will always need us. Next, I feel this in my bones. My 5-year-old had a 4-hour dental surgery last July and will have to go under anesthesia again soon to fill in 4 teeth. She was in so much pain the first time. We both cried. People have no idea how it really is. I feel you, because my son had his teeth cleaned. And coming out of that anesthesia took about 2.5 days, 3 days. Day number 2, we were both on the floor crying. I'm crying on the phone with the dentist like, what was in this anesthesia? I need help. I am losing my mind. So I get it. Next, my son Anthony has always had low tolerance for pain in his mouth. Took us 4 dentists until one really listened. Pulled a tooth that was cracked, and this kid was a different boy. That doctor you had, God bless him. Definitely. She responded, Gunner too. Very low tolerance for pain. Next commenter, you are right. It took us 3 years to find a pediatric sleep dental clinic willing to see our then 24-year-old son. He is now 45, and once a year, under mild sedation, they do the cleaning in clinic. He loves to have his teeth cleaned and thus far no cavities. Our son is also not verbal and hits himself when upset or hurting. And most nights he doesn't sleep well. I am the only parent and need to keep alert at all times. That's hard. Next, while it is important for autism to be acknowledged, profound autism should be looked at more. I totally agree. Next, even as high-functioning person, this hit me so hard. There's times I don't know what to do and have bitten all up and down my hands and arms. Seeing that photo of his hand just sent me right into tears. Glad to see all fighters in the comments that continue to spread awareness and fight for our rights and health. Definitely. That's why you can't be mad at parents who fight for their kids' well-being. Yes, mentally we go through it too. We have anxiety, depression, whiplash from different behaviors that we experience every month. You can't be mad at us for having feelings and expressing it and showing the world what we're dealing with. Because everybody needs to know what all sides of the umbrella look like. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this, and shout out to the mom for being an advocate and a fighter and making sure that he was checked thoroughly, and shout out to the doctor who believed in her because he saw right through all of the fluff. I'll see you in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.